This week I was trying to write a review for an indie game that has recently come out called Beatbuddy Rise of the Guardians, and I have found it incredibly hard to write this review. I'm not sure if it's because I don't quite understand what the game was going for, and I feel like Beatbuddy was slightly mismarketed, giving out the impression that the game would give the player the ability to interact with their surroundings and change the music in the game. What actually happens in the game is you control Beat, a newly awakened guardian to the world of Symphonia, in order to maintain the balance and protect the music of Symphonia. It soon turns out that the narcissistic prince is a case of audible kleptomania and is hoarding all of the music of Symphonia for himself, not too unlike a certain government who raise taxes so they can have a 5-course meal and show off their expensive cheese when Europe pays a visit. Anyway, when you finally get into the game, instead of controlling the music around you, a track loads up for each level and is divided up into several different demos, for example, bass drum, other percussion, lead guitar and vocals. Each of these demos or sections are then assigned to each enemy or object, and they will play the sound whenever they're nearby Beat, such as these jellyfish that fire out lasers when a bass guitar or keytar solo can be heard, so there is very little and limited time spent interacting with the music. This makes the game less of a special and invigorating new experience and more like buying a square watermelon. On the surface you think you're in for a treat, but in reality you're being sold the same boring fruit in a new geometric disguise for 5 times the price. Now I am kind of bashing the game, and not for what it is, but for what it was supposed to be, and when I get down to it I really enjoyed Beatbuddy, but only as a 2D platformer. The game is fun, quirky and is a job well done considering the size of the team. The style and design of the game is impeccable, with its hand-drawn levels that each have their own style and puzzles to solve. The foreground and background of Beatbuddy are really well designed as well, and they add a depth to this 2D world which will greatly immerse any gamer. The level design of Beatbuddy is awesome and attentively designed according to each area. But with so much good in Beatbuddy, I still feel like I've been stood up on a date and promises were never met. There are still problems with the game's mechanics, as there are in all games, such as the problem that I like to call sticky wall syndrome, where Beat would lightly graze a wall with a slight protrusion and be rendered useless for a short while. And here I am talking negatively about Beatbuddy again, and I don't know what else to say. It's a fun little number, but with its problems I don't think it warrants the price tag. Yes, it is beautiful and its underwater settings have a lovely flow to it, though to me Beatbuddy just missed the mark of being a brilliant little adventure. If it had mixed up a little bit more of the gameplay towards the end, maybe expanded the mechanics a little further, I would have recommended this game. As it stands, I would say wait until the price drops. I really wanted this game to be an amazing music-filled adventure, but felt it fell a little short. A D sharp if you would. Ba-bum-bum-ch. It just failed to deliver something that a tone-deaf person like myself needs to feel talented and deep. Oh well, I guess it's back to playing my rock band drum kit with my forehead whilst listening to the radio and pretending I have rhythm and soul. Boy am I talentless. Thanks for watching guys, leave your positive and negative comments down the section below, tell me what you think of Beatbuddy yourself and we can have a little discussion. Don't forget to subscribe and check out our other videos. I've been Immersed Jim and thanks for watching.